machine, it's miscreened. So we asked him to go back out he comes through, and he doesn't have, he does not want to rescreen. So what the process is, you get a pat down. So we brought him back to the lab. The process is, you receive a pat down, you have to receive a pat down. So he bucked at that. He must be flying jump seat on somebody because they don't fly out of this terminal. So or he could be a revenue passenger on the flight. He says he's been flying for 20 days.
On June 20th, 2023, a male claiming he was a pilot decided to give airport authorities a difficult time during his security check. The male became extremely agitated and refused to cooperate. Police officers speak to airport security about their next steps, and airport authority decides to give the male one more chance to cooperate.
But he's been, I'm sorry, ask him, but he's been nothing but a knucklehead the whole time that I've been here.
Ask him if he wants to continue screening. The last option he has to continue screening.
Connie, you ask him.
Okay, oh my God.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Can you do it? Finish it. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me just
I've already shown my ID, and I'm being harassed. I don't want it anymore. I fly the plane. I've been doing it for 15 years. I don't want to be bothered anymore.
Okay. So listen, I don't work for TSA.
But please escort me out.
Listen,
let's go.
So
I'm happy to go. I've been screened.
off the air side,
No.
I can't let you go through until you give them the ID.
I showed him my ID already.
I wasn't
I
here
already
then.
showed my ID.
So, but that's what they're asking for. So that's the only way you're going to get through. I'm trying to help you.
No,
Again,
I don't want to
he
do
and I.
it.
Okay.
She's going to keep my
so then
ID
listen,
and harass
then
me.
listen. Here's what's going to happen.
done.
Then you're going to be escorted off the air side. Okay? So you can't fly. Okay. He said he's good with going off the air side.
It's okay. I'm gonna talk to my company. I'm gonna talk to ACO. I'm gonna file a report. This is harassment, and I do not want it. I know better, and you guys are going too far.
Okay.
And I'm filing a report. Excessive power interferes with transportation.
He decided he's not flying, so he's. No, listen. I hear you. I hear
It's
you.
so offensive.
I hear you.
Rude.
I hear you. I hear
And
you.
be harassed by 15 agents. You don't understand. It's so offensive.
But all you had to do was show your ID, and you would have been
Now
there.
they let me fly the plane.
All you had to
but they
do was show
broke
your
my
ID, and you would have been there. Okay. Listen. If you are a pilot, then you know that KCM is not going to be here anymore, also, because the pilots union is not going to pay for it anymore. So you're going to have to do that all the time anyway. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Want to be broke over and over. I don't want to be radiated by that machine. It's just so offensive. I've had 20 days. I've flown 15,000 miles. I've flown around the planet. I've been to Ireland. I've been to Seattle. I've been to Philly, Texas. I've been to Dallas. I went to training for 5 days. I flew the damn $15 million simulator to specification.
I'm good.
I'm proud of
I'm
what I
good.
do.
good.
This is the TSA manager for this side if you want to talk to him. You originally asked. This is him. This is your pilot in question.
Okay. Did what airline?
I don't want to get into it. I presented my information.
I don't care what you don't want to get into, but you're coming in disrupting the screening process, and you don't want
You
to
guys
get
are
in.
disrupting me. I'm doing my job the way I'm supposed to do it. I'm trying to go to work.
And they're doing theirs the way they're supposed to do it, but you're hindering it from happening.
For the troops, for the military.
And I was one of those troops, but that doesn't give me the right to come in here and act an ass either.
I did what they wanted me to do. They screamed me.
Well, I'm asking.
They broke me multiple times. It's too much. It's an offense.
You're
Who I
a first
am.
officer. You're a first officer for some airline flying somebody.
Yes, and I'm not alone. Not alone. I just feel like I know better. And I come down here, it's too much.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I have. I know.
It's just too much.
What I'm trying to explain to you is the guys that are here don't make the rules. But they got rules to follow, just like you as a pilot have rules to follow. Okay?
Truth is, it's run by women.
So, but that's what I'm trying to explain to you. So you get, no, listen, you get mad at these guys, and I understand your frustration. But you get mad at these guys who don't make the rules. Just like us as police officers, we don't make the laws. We don't necessarily agree with all the laws, but we're the ones that are here on the ground level, got to enforce them. So sometimes you got to play by the rules.
I'm not sure that you understand how much leeway they actually have. Because I've been through here so many times. They have leeway. And 15 guys.
But here's why they're not giving you leeway today, because of the way you're acting.
Thank you.
If you would have just showed them ID, you would have been on your plane and gone.
We are approaching them.
That's what I saw just a little. That's what I saw just a little time that I was there. You are free to go. Again, I apologize. We had to meet you this way.
The male suspect was escorted out. However, once he left the airport, he eventually returns back, and police officers locate him in different clothes.
I've been in there for 15 minutes. Call from Mr.
Okay.
I've been in there for 15 minutes.
This is coming right now. So, but he's asking for your ID.
So,
Where's your ID?
I changed out.
All right, put your hands behind your back. No, you caused this. You caused this.
He wanted to talk to me.
You caused this. Okay?
Sir, you wanted to talk to me. I wanted to tell you exactly what happened. I've been in there for 15 minutes trying to get your attention. And there was no
103, I'm 1015.
And I want to tell you the truth about what happened.
Well, I can't get like you did. I can't get involved now.
So where is your ID?
It's in my car.
Where's the passport and everything you showed them the first time?
It's in my car.
Why'd you not bring it back this time? Because you didn't want to give it to him?
I've been running in there trying to find it. I wanted to tell you exactly what happened.
Okay.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Why I didn't show my ID.
I'm listening.
Actually, I showed my crew ID. Can I talk to you in private? So here's the situation. Here's the situation. From the beginning, I'm a commercial airline pilot. I'm a commercial airline pilot. This is my base. Lately, every time I go through KCM, they random me. I was running behind for my flight, and I thought it'd be just quicker to go straight through. So I didn't produce my KCM. I produced my crew ID badge and my passport. That got me through. I got in there.
See if Sergeant Corporal will come.
I got in there.
I'm recording it.
They wanted me to go through the scanner. So I agreed to go through the scanner. I didn't want to stand where everybody else is standing. I cut my feet like this. If you look at the video, I cut my feet. When I've done that before, it makes me have to go through again. I didn't remember that. I just didn't want to stand and get viruses on my skin. So I got out and said, okay, I'll do the pat down. So I went through it to do the pat down, and they have to give me this long speech. I'm okay with it, but there's just too much force. I have a problem with the nerve in my groin. I have a dental nerve, and my dent's cold all the time. I don't want anybody running their hand up my groin and hit me. They're too rough. And I was telling them, I've taken 10 chemistry courses because I wanted to be a doctor. And those gloves are...
All right, Corporal, he changed his clothes. He came over here with no ID. He's talking to the manager that he originally tried to talk to over on Alpha when he was just being arrogant. I guess he realized, oh crap, the gig is up. So he basically refused to give me ID. I told him, hey, look, I said, you committed a crime over there, so he's in handcuffs right now, and if he needs to go to jail for some security violation, then he's going to go to jail for a security violation. But I'm going to figure out who he is. He's telling me he put everything in his car. But just like I told Sarge, he produced a passport and he produced his company ID over there on Alpha. The manager told me that. He told me that. One of the other regular security guards for TSA told me that. So he was just really frustrated with TSA. He's like, I already produced all my stuff. Why do you keep asking me? And then, you know, he got arrogant and stupid and just became arrogant. So, he's saying, now that he's in handcuffs, that he came over to talk to Mr. who's the manager for. So,
okay. This is my specialty. And when I come down here, and I'm groped and I'm radiated, and I'm made to stand in nasty places, and they run my name through, they make me go do a random check over and over and over again. I feel like something's failed, and it makes me feel bad. And I just want to go to work and sit there. One more day, I'm done. I have 3.5 weeks off. I can't wait. But when I come down here, I'm like, oh my God, don't they know me by now? They probably have a record. And that's what's happened. And I'm sorry for the humiliation. I'm already humiliated. So it really can't get any worse. But I do have pride in my job. And I am a pilot, a commercial airline pilot. And it's not easy. And I take it personally. Maybe I should not.
Now it's my turn. Let me put a couple of those holes in your story about your flight crew. When you come up, you don't take your shoes off. So the only infection you should be getting is that what's already in your shoe. That's the first thing. The next thing is, it's not too much I can do. If you can't comply to what we have, then how do you expect us to respect you? Not gonna happen. So I really don't have too much else to say. You are in the custody of these gentlemen, and whatever you say, we can try this again tomorrow. But I bet you if I set up a bridge call, you won't be able to, after what you pulled this morning, you probably may not be able to use KCM or get through by standard means unless you buy a ticket. But I don't know. That's the FSD's call. Above my pay grade, but that's a couple of examples. I don't mind assisting you. You have to comply with our rules also.
I tried, but every time I come through and they random me, I'm like, why me? Over and over. Is it my career? I don't know, maybe.
I know.
I don't understand. I was cutting it a little close, and I wanted to catch the flight.
You still hadn't gotten there yet, have you? To the flight.
I'm sorry.
Change. Got to change the method. How you gonna go about getting there?
It just pushes me to the point where I'm like, this is so offensive. I don't feel like it's fair. I just don't feel like it's fair. I want to make the flight. I've been on duty 20 days. I fly for a contractor who flies the military. I've been to Ireland. I've been to Seattle. I went through 5 days of training, three at ground school, 2 at SIM. I've been to Seattle. I've been to Dallas, Boston, LA, Ontario. I've been up all night. I've got one more day, and I just wanted to go back. I'm on call right now. I'm missing work. I'm on call right now. I just wanted to be there. I'm trying to preserve what I've built up, and I don't want to lose my job. I didn't want TSA to call my boss. He's got enough problems. It's not me. And they wanted to see who I work for and all that jazz. I don't want to call my boss. One phone call, you can reach my boss. And
Well, what do you think is going to happen now?
Sir, I'm not talking to you. Just let me talk to him. Just let me talk to him.
Well, you're in handcuffs, so that's part of the problem, sir. That you want things done one your way. But go ahead.
No, I've been putting up with it over and
Okay.
over. I fly the plane.
Do you need anything from him, Mr. Brown?
I'm done.
I just want to make sure your side's done. You guys get
yeah,
everything you guys need, and
I'm done. How are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Colin, come over here.
Right now I am resisting because he failed to ID himself when Mikey asked him to. Other than that, we have, Mike's investigating a security incident and a disorderly for going down the wrong thing in their previous security incident. So, no, it's not. It's not. He's causing a disturbance on the air side of Mikey to ask for identification, and the guy tells him pretty much that's enough. If an officer is investigating a crime and it's well, my understanding is he didn't complete screening. Isn't that why Mike was on the air side? Then he went and changed his clothes, and he went over to this is all I know so far. He went and changed his clothes, he went to the information desk and was asking They knew who he was, and they watched him while Mike detains him because this is his second incident here. He's at a secure checkpoint at the airport.
I'll leave immediately, or you want to escort me? Or...
You were supposed to do that last time. So listen, all of my bosses are security instructor, so they're yelling at me because you didn't hop in your car and leave like you said you were going to do last time. So that's why he's talking to people above him, above the airport operations manager. So
it's a federal security breach.
That's how severe we're at right now. So all because you didn't show it.
I did show it to him when I first got here.
I get all of that, but when I was over there the last time, and they asked you way more than one time, and you didn't show them anything, and then you show up over here with no ID either, so.
Yeah, now, part of the problem is you want everything every step of the way your way. That's not a reality, something like this. It's not. I don't want to go to CSA, so you put the handcuffs in the front. That's not a reality. I don't know. I just think
There you go. Then when you are going to jail, you're going to be given a court date. You just have to show up for court. Okay? So by doing that, I just need your right thumb written, and I'm just going to need you to sign that you understand what I just told you. So, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay.
All right, so to get to long term, you're going to go up those stairs.
Yeah.
Can you walk upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, so go up those stairs, up to level 2, and then your car's on the purple side.
Okay, thank you.
And you're free to go. Listen.
Oh, here's the other thing. You can't come back here for a year. You're being trespassed from the airport because of this crime. So you can't come back to the airport for a year.
No matter what the judge says.
Well, that's
Correct. Correct. This is the airport operations manager with the green vest and stuff. That's their decision to trespass you from the airport because of what happened today. So you can fly out of Sarasota, you can fly out of St. Pete, Florida, you can fly out of Orlando.
Even if I buy a ticket.
Yes, we trespass you.
That's something you can take up with the airport
No one on
management.
a white 93 Chevy van registered to Humberto Bello.
Remember how I tried to explain to you on the shuttle that we don't make all the rules, but there's things we have to do? Just like you as a pilot don't make all the flight rules, but there's things you got to follow. That's what we're doing right now.
Now, there's a possibility, like I said, you can call airport management, talk to them, and explain the situation. They might rescind that, but for now, we don't have the choice. It's not up to us.
How much are the fines for these?
There's no fines attached. If there was, the judge would tell you what that is. But there are no fines attached to that.
You have to go to court the first time, and they'll tell you everything.
Not on my part, not on the airport's part.
Is there
So, no
a specific citation for the statute? Okay. What is the F? Degree? F?
It's all misdemeanor. See the level of the charge? Misdemeanor. It's just misdemeanor charges. That's why I'm allowed to let you go today. If they were felony charges, then you would have to go to jail. I would be able to just focus on your fines.
The male suspect agreed to leave the airport and was released on his own recognizance and faces resisting and disorderly conduct charges. He was also banned from the airport for 1 year, regardless if he was in fact a commercial pilot or not. How do you think officers handled this situation? Comment below and let us know your thoughts.
Check out more of our police body cam videos here on the channel. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified of our newest videos. In the meantime, check out our latest video here.